Hi everyone. Am coming on live, pretty impromptu for the full moon lunar eclipse. Hope you guys can hear me okay. I am burning some Palo Santo now, clearing our space, just kind of getting settled, seeing who wants to show up. And we're going to do a little talk, a little healing, a little intention setting. So as friends start to come in, give us a hello, give us a like. And I'm going to just send you all a lot of love this full moon lunar eclipse. I hope you guys are well. It is very gloomy where I am right now, so I'm sorry it's a little dark. Um, but yeah, if you're tuning in, give us a hello, give us a hi, give us a like. And how are you feeling? This full moon lunar eclipse in Pisces is a big one. It is very raw, it's very vulnerable, it's very emotional isn't even the right word. It's not good enough. It's very powerful in the sense that we are shedding an old version of ourselves, most likely once and for all. If we are, if we've been doing this kind of work for a while, and if we really are willing for growth. So I'm on here live because I set a little poll for you guys. I didn't come out with my weekly at the same time as I normally do, and I asked, would you guys want me to put that out, just put it out late, or would you want me to come on do a lunar eclipse thing? More of you voted on this, but most likely I'm going to do both. Again, while I give some time for more friends to join, I'm just going to start shuffling some cards, getting ready for a healing. But yeah, there's big themes right now in this full moon about insecurity and not being your true authentic self. And there's something about this energy that's helping us to really break free from that and shed that. And whatever that deep rooted insecurity might be for you, how old is that? How far back does that go? Can you bring that into an experience tangibly, consciously? And if the answer is no, that's fine. It might be subconscious. You might just kind of feel it in your body as I'm talking about it. But there's a big theme around that. And the answer to it right now is to be vulnerable, to not stuff it down, to allow yourself to surface up anything that needs to surface up so that you can understand more about yourself. Yeah. So again, if you're live with me now, give us a hello. Let me know how you're feeling in this full moon lunar eclipse. Starting to pull some cards for the collective for this full moon. Sorry if it's a little bouncy. I'm not in an incredibly stable position. I wanted to be in a comfortable position for myself. Mm-hmm. Yeah, guys, this is really interesting. There's something very intentional that's wanting to come out. There we go. Anything else? Okay. Okay. I just pulled from the Goddess Guidance Oracle, Isis, past life. This situation involves your past life experiences. Wasn't I just saying how far back does that wound go? Does that insecurity go? You know, so this might not be just something in the now. So, whether that has to do with a connection with another person or just generally speaking, this is an insecurity you hold and it manifests in your day to day interactions or the way that you talk to yourself or whatever your story is, we're getting the message that this involves past life experiences. So, really, really, really fascinating. Bottom of the deck, be strong. Sekhmet. You are stronger than you think you are. Hmm. Let's do a little bit of clearing. Because these lives I keep up. I know my last one, a lot of people tuned in after the fact, and we can experience this when we're meant to. I do hope that if you are feeling highly sensitive right now, or raw, or vulnerable in the sense that that is not familiar to you, is what I'm hearing. If that's you, um, that you're just really nourishing yourself right now and taking things as slow as you need to. Ask questions. Ask questions. When we're feeling something uncomfortable right now, we can't fully analyze it. There's nothing wrong with just sitting there and just going, hey, spiritual team, God, divine, the universe, just why? Or show me the next best right step. Um, and just hearing help. There's nothing wrong with just saying help. If you're feeling stuck, or I keep feeling that whatever this is not um, a natural state for you to be in. And I'm just gonna bring this up. They're saying show the card again with Isis. Maybe you can call on Isis specifically for help. Maybe that's for some of you. I'm feeling deep solar plexus and heart with you guys right now on this. Mm. If you guys are just tuning in, we've been talking about the full moon lunar eclipse. We've been talking about its vulnerability, its rawness, themes of insecurity. We've pulled the Isis past life card, might be going back deeper than just our experiences within this incarnation. There's a lot of like hermit energy in this Virgo season right now. And you know, Virgo and Pisces are the opposite signs. They really can help to balance each other in terms of lessons learned. So some of you may have been really sinking into your health lately, physical health. Could be more than physical health. Some of you are sinking into your emotional health, and the Pisces energy is going to help you with that. So I'm just going to pull a few tarot cards here, continue the healing, and then I'm going to invite some intention setting. We're going to breathe a little bit together and Just set some intentions this evening. So what else do we have for the collective? All right, guys. Well, we got death, shedding that old version of ourselves, right? We got Ace of Pentacles. Building, building a new foundation. King of Wands, inner knowing of our passions, not straying away from our passions. And Ten of Wands, the burden we've been holding has just been too heavy. It's time to let go. The burden we've been holding is too heavy. All right, guys, let's tap into your chakras. Heart solar, which I already felt. I was wondering if more was coming up. A little bit of root, quiet, but a little bit of root chakra. So understandable, right? We're feeling raw, our heart is open, but maybe we're not familiar with it. Um, with shedding an old part of ourself comes a mourning, comes a grief, right? That we can honor. And what I'm feeling in the solar plexus right now, you guys, and I'm just going to kind of feel into it as I'm talking, is that there's a release as well as an expansion happening simultaneously, which is exhausting, right? It's good work. It's good healing work, but it's exhausting because we're releasing something very, very old and creating space for that chakra to expand, for us to really, you know, realize our full potential, our full authenticity. We're, okay, hold on one second. Remembrance is what is the word that's coming up. I think this came up in my last weekly, you guys, is rather than thinking I'm releasing a part of myself to change myself and become someone else, instead, when we release a part of our old self, we are just coming back to the remembrance of who we are at our core. So, as we release this part of our old self, and if we feel a mourning and a loss and a grief in that, if we feel vulnerable and raw right now in that, that's because we're releasing something that we've had a long time because of its familiarity. But it's not at the true essence and core of who we are. And that's so hard to imagine sometimes because it might have been a part of our entire life up until now. Or remembrance, what do you mean? Like, I know who I am. Well, sometimes we're coming back to who we remember we are from past lives. You know, sometimes we're coming back to a deep, what I'm hearing is soul retrieval. We're in a soul retrieval opportunity right now if you choose to take it. Wow. It's a really beautiful full moon. Partial lunar eclipse. If you guys know about your houses, if you know about your birth chart, I'd highly recommend you figuring out where 25 degrees Pisces falls in your chart. You're going to be able to figure out what house it's in. And it's just going to give you a little bit of guidance, right? I always say this stuff is not fortune telling, it's our collaboration with these energies. We are a co creator, we have free will, right? And so if we have a little bit of direction on, say, it falls in my seventh house of relationships, or my third house of communication, or my ninth house of higher learning, right? Et cetera, et cetera. It gives us an idea of something that we may want to let go of, and a limiting belief around something in that area. Um, because expansion can really come deeply within that house. So it doesn't have to be literal, right? Meaning, let's say it falls in your seventh house of relationships, you need to let go of this friendship and this intimate relationship and this familial relationship and whatever, whatever, whatever. Hi, Trinity. Nice to see you. Thank you. Um, so it doesn't have to be literal. What I'm saying is, use it as a guiding post if you feel called. And I'm going to tap back into that solar plexus that I've been feeling, you guys. If you weren't here in the beginning, I was deepening into some cards. We got some past life messages, we got some other things. Feel free to rewind if you need to. Um, but this solar plexus is a simultaneous release and expansion at the same time. I'm literally feeling it opening up and expanding like a balloon. It's pretty wild. It's pretty cool. But I'm going to say again, it's exhausting because it's a lot of work. You're expanding a part of yourself. Can you guys hear me again? Give me a thumbs up if you can hear me. That was strange. Hmm. Yay, yes, you can hear me? Okay. My microphone just shut off. No idea why. Thanks for telling me, though. Can you hear in this one? Give me a thumbs up, guys. That one might have died. Sorry. Thanks for your patience. You'd think it was Mercury retrograde or something, but let me tell you, this energy is very similar in the sense of, um, how do I want to describe it? It's not necessarily in the sense of communication and things like that, but the energy is so potent, and we have a lot of solar energy right now. We have, I mean, all sorts of things. So our body is being affected, our technology is being affected. So, yeah, live in real time right now. So, I'm going to do just one more card pull for you guys just to finish out this spread here. By the way, I didn't mention Emperor. is at the bottom of the deck there of those tarot cards I pulled. Talk about inner authority. That's beautiful. While I'm shuffling, how are we feeling? Can we give the video a like just to let it flow just a little bit more in the interwebs? How have we been feeling in this energy? Is that theme of insecurity coming up for you guys? Are we feeling a rawness? Are we feeling a vulnerability? Something that you might not be able to quite put your finger on either. I'm sensing a lot of like subconscious here. So like your answer might be like, nah, I'm good. It might be the case, but there's a big theme around that. So I'm being told to say it. I think it's because maybe some of you might feel like you're alone in that, and that's not the case. All right, for the collective to add to this. Oh my gosh, guys. Whoa, cool. All right, you got the deer. I'm going to go into these a little bit more. And we got the spider. All right. So the deer is our divine feminine, you guys. It is this sacred, gentle, soft energy. It is vulnerability. It's feeling very, very comfortable in that vulnerability. It's according to this deck, which is the um, wild unknown animal spirit. The deer is also an energy that is present in new parents. It's that incredibly maternal, nurturing. I'm getting really strongly that we need to be really embodying this energy towards ourselves, towards others as well. But can we be the deer to ourself? Now, what I feel strongly with the spider guys is dharma. It's life purpose, it's authenticity, it is possibly networking, um, but I'm feeling this really deep, like again, as your solar plexus expands, then you're going to start to really deepen into your dharma a little bit more, your life purpose, your inner knowing, your authenticity in that. Feeling okay, a lot of energetic intensity, cutting a lot of people off, a lot of change. Still, yeah, trying to find peace in the stillness. Yeah. Oh, crocheting is beautiful. That's really meditative. Feeling new energy lately. It's nice. That's nice. Good. Oh, hi from Panama. Hi, Darla. Getting comfortable in this new reality, transformation and alchemy. Yeah. Yeah, new energy. I really feel that, Micah. Um, if you've been following me for a while, the past few weeks have been like, we know something new is coming, but we don't quite know what it is, right? But we're okay with it. We're kind of okay with the ambiguity this time. We're kind of okay with the unknown this time. That's new. That's different, right? There's been like a little more trust. Um, that's what I feel with the new coming in, right? We're gonna have some days where it's like, gosh, I need to know what's next. Like, please tell me, to and in those days, guys, I just really encourage you to get your feet on the ground and just to really find your grounding practices. Inner knowing, inner knowing, inner knowing. Yeah. Mm. Mhm. Mhm. Yeah. Yeah. Isn't that so freeing, you guys, the ambiguity aspect of it? I just think that's so wonderful. Okay, this is interesting. So, bottom of the deck for the animals was the moth. The moth is, I mean, sometimes you can see it as being drawn to the flame, like a magnetizing energy. But what I really get with the moth is it's this idea of really being intentional in your work, not going in quickly, not being impulsive. Um, like I'm picking up on like hasty or like making too many quick decisions or, like give yourself some time, and we're about to go into a little meditation right now and intention setting here. So, what I'd like for you, I'm going to just like show some of these cards for you guys again so you have the visuals. Let's do this. Just to start, past life, the spider, the deer. Okay. Remember, we had the burden is too heavy to carry. It's time to let go. We have inner authority within our passions as well as building a new strong foundation for ourselves. Hoo-wee. Okay, guys. So if you're in a place where you can get comfortable and close your eyes, I'd encourage you to just take a little softness into your eyes, even if it's just a soft focus. And just gather a nice big deep breath through your nose and out your mouth. And we're going to drop it down into our belly now, a big deep breath into our belly through the nose. Out the mouth, feel the belly concave. Let's do that one more time. Big inhale. Drop down into your root chakra. And just feel the sensation of your sits bones, your pubic bone, pointing downward to the earth. And let's just take a moment and just be present in that area. And we're bringing in healing and cultivations of safety within that area. So really feel yourself wrapped up like in a warm blanket. Feel yourself grounded and solid, whatever that means to you. Maybe you're just feeling a little heavier. Maybe you're feeling as if your pelvis is getting a big, tight hug. And I invite for you to say to yourself, or just to pull in the words as I say them to you, I am safe. I am safe. There we go, guys. Drop down into the knowing of your safety. You are safe right here, right now. Now, as you're sitting into this, bring your awareness into your solar plexus chakra, into that power chakra that is releasing while simultaneously expanding right now. It's creating more space to pull in more of your own energy, to radiate it, to help you become more of your authentic self. Now, as you're sitting into this, Try not to search or chase, just be with yourself and ask the gentle question, what is holding me back from being authentic? What is holding me back from being authentic? And if you have a clear answer that comes up, that's fine. And if you don't, that's also fine because it's coming up within your subconscious. So we're sitting here and we're trusting that the answer to that right now is here. It's on the surface level. We're going to hold it. We're going to send it some love. We're going to take a really big breath into it. And we're going to take a nice deep exhale and push it out. Let it go. And if you felt resistance, take another breath in with me. Exhale, pushing it out, not forcing. We're just willing, just willing. As long as you're willing, the energy of this full moon will heal you in the most harmonious way possible. Now, with the trust and the knowing that we are currently releasing the thing that's holding us back from being authentic, and that can take a certain amount of time in our physical body to realize, let's now draw in the energy of authenticity. Let's draw in the parts of ourself that we've been missing. Even if we don't know what they are, let's draw them in, invite them in, call your power back to you. Bring your power back into your solar plexus. Good, guys. I feel your sacral chakra starting to buzz a little bit as well. This is beautiful. It's working up the chakras. Call it back in. Just say, I call it back. Mm-hmm. Bring in that beautiful, radiant power of yours. Bring in your beauty. Bring in your knowingness of your talents, your skill sets. Bring in your knowingness of your unique quirks that are only yours, that are uniquely and beautifully yours. Bring them all in and embrace them and hug them tightly and hold on to them dearly and feel them fill you up. And it's just you. It's not who you think you should be. It is not who you think you should be. It is you. Feel yourself at your core. Bring a smile to your face if you can. Feel that. Bring that power up to your heart chakra. Feel that power fill you up with self-love. Feel that power fill you up with so much love that you know that it's just going to be effortless to allow that to come out naturally to others. As we become more authentic, we will not push others out with aggression who have possibly shut the door on us in the past or put us down in the past. We are filling ourselves up with so much love that we're going to be able to forgive where forgiveness is needed. We're going to be able to send love where we haven't been able to send love before because we are in our authentic power. Guys, I feel this. Solar plexus is growing, growing, growing. This is beautiful. Well done. Okay, sit into that for a second and feel that. We're going to take 3 rounds of a Veloma breath together to finish this. If your eyes are closed, keep them closed. The Veloma breath is a 3-part inhale. So we're inhaling into the belly and pausing, into the rib cage and pausing, and then into the chest and all the rest of the body. And then when after that last pause, we're going to exhale and do a nice big audible sigh. Okay. We're going to do that 3 times. It's going to be nice and slow. So try not to force, soften your body and exhale, get all your air out. And we're going to inhale in through the nose, into the belly, pause, into the rib cage, pause, into the chest, shoulders, all the rest of the body, and again, into the belly, pause, into the rib cage, pause, into the chest, shoulders, head, rest of the body, hold, big audible. Try it one more time. Belly, pause, rib cage, pause, chest, shoulders, rest of the body. Nice, loud, audible exhale. Now just let yourself come back to your natural breathing. Notice your body. Notice where your energy has possibly moved. Just be mindful with yourself for about 30 seconds here. I'm going to keep you in silence as you're sitting in this. Now, I want you to gently come back into your awareness. Be very kind and slow. If you need to wiggle fingers and toes or need to start to scrunch your shoulders, do what you need to do. When you're ready, very slowly, gently flutter your eyes open. We can sit in this knowing that your willingness is causing movement. It's encouraging more flow. Okay, guys, that was really beautiful work. Those who are live and the collective who are called to this healing before, now, later, whenever I'm feeling a very deep willingness to release because we're just too exhausted to do the same things. We feel good, Micah? Yeah. We're too exhausted to do it the same way. So the expansion, allow that to integrate, you guys. My most loving encouragement that I want to give you guys tonight and through the next few days is that you allow yourself to integrate at the pace that your body is telling you to. I know that we have life responsibilities. I know that. I know that. I'm not saying neglect your responsibilities, but allow yourself to hydrate, to sleep more than usual tonight, to, eat food that really nourishes you, to watch something that makes you laugh or helps you to get a crying emotional release. Do the things that are really going to help you integrate this release, to help you integrate. hmm You're welcome. You're welcome. Hmm. I'll stay here and just hold the space for a little bit. Okay. And if you guys want to, share anything, what intentions you're setting right now, yeah, ugly cried. I feel you. That's beautiful. Good job. Yeah. It's really, really important sometimes to do that. Yeah, if anyone wants to share their intentions or what you'd like to bring in, to this, we're nearing the end of Virgo season coming into Libra. We're still in, Pluto and Capricorn, and we're still in this really nice space where we can feel a bit more grounded, even though there's turbulent things happening around us. I completely understand that. But before we hit Pluto into Aquarius mid-November, um, this this is the time, guys, and I know this is going to sound dramatic, but this is the time in our lifetime for us to really have the energies as strong as possible for us to tap into the old world version of us that did not serve us so that we can really love it, heal it, and let it go. All right. Mm-hmm. All right, guys. Beautiful. Thank you guys so much for joining me. I appreciate you guys. I hope you have such a beautiful peak of the full moon lunar eclipse. I'm checking in right now on when that peak, it's coming up, like I feel like any minute. It is okay. It's in about, not any minute. It's in about an hour and a half from now is going to be the peak of the energies. So feel free to rewatch this or just really sit in these intentions. And in an hour and a half from now, just remind yourself and maybe just take those Veloma breaths again and really support yourself through that. Okay. I saw a different way to hold my energy. That was more authentic way of carrying it. A way, oops, I lost it. A way that would have felt silly, but actually felt more stable. That's beautiful. That's exactly it, right? Like, what is silly, right? Silly, it sounds like it was something unfamiliar and different and maybe a little uncomfortable and not the way that you would have presented yourself in that time, right? But if it felt more stable, most likely that is you. So that's beautiful. Thank you for reflecting that. Okay, guys, sending you so much love. Please share this once it is fully uploaded and everything. I think it'll be done once I exit off. I'm new to this live thing. Share it with someone who you think it would support as well. I appreciate you guys. I will most likely still do like maybe a mid-week check-in for you guys since I didn't have my weekly come out this week. I was traveling. My solar return is tomorrow. And so I was um, celebrating myself and giving myself a little bit of nourishment. So I know you guys understand. So, guys, sending you so much love. And I will see you next